And once that part of their career is over, or they accomplish the championship or the win, and they move on to the next thing, that work ethic dies with the end of that career or the end of that season. And it's the people who have that work ethic ingrained in the DNA that continue to keep achieving success.
All right, just finished up shakeout run, 3 miles, and tomorrow we run the Amway or Fifth Third Bank Riverbank Run in Grand Rapids. It's a 25K. That's 15.5 miles. Yeah, I'm 2 weeks out from the Bayshore Marathon, so I probably should be tapering, but I had the opportunity to sign up for this race, 50% off. It's the biggest 25K in the country, actually, which is awesome. And we're going to go all out, balls to the wall. Going to try and run. We're going to start out conservative at 9-minute pace and hopefully work down to 8:30s and just see what we can do out here. Yeah, I just went to the expo, picked up my gear. I'll go through that later tonight, what they give you. But yeah, vibes are high. It's a huge expo, and you get to walk around downtown Grand Rapids. All the people are out setting up. The volunteers are setting up the course, and it just gets me excited every time. So absolutely pumped for it. Sweating pretty good for a shakeout run. I was supposed to go 2 miles nice and easy, but I get out of my car and my running buddy is running 8:30 or 9-minute pace. He's driving home or something. The big dog. And I see him out of the corner of my eye as soon as I stepped out of the car, so no time to stretch or warm up or anything. I had a full sprint to catch up to him, so almost pulled a hamstring there, but yeah, that's all right. We're ready to go tomorrow, so excited for it, and I'll let you know how it goes. All right. I want to do a little bit of a gear walkthrough. First, I'll go through what you actually get at the expo. Sponsored by Amway, big in Grand Rapids. Got a little gift bag. So here's the shirt. Definitely looks like a damn women's shirt, but whatever. Only paid $45 for this race because I had a 50% off code, so not bad. Talked to the Grand Rapids Marathon director. His name's Don Kern. Highly recommend to look him up. He at one point held the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to run a marathon on all 7 continents. So yeah, it's good. Shook his hand, met him, and got a 10% off discount if I choose to sign up for the race this year. Got a nice little beer coolsy there. Then got a bunch of weird nutrition free stuff that's probably not good, but I'll try it. Energy and Focus, that looks scary. Whatever the hell this off-brand Celsius is, also looks scary, but yeah, fun stuff. All big huge expo, so it was super cool to check that out. So yeah. But here we go, race day fit. Got some Saucony socks, just some shitty old shorts that were probably like $8 at Meijer, but they got good pockets, so that's what we got. There's the number for this 15.5-mile race, 25K. Of course, the nasty BPN hat that I need to wash, but we'll do that another day. Nice shirt, got from Goodwill. Lulu find, actually incredible steal. We're running in the Boston Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s. Really excited to see what those things can do. And then plan for nutrition is I'm going to go with, as I'm walking to the race, it's about 15-minute walk from my house. I'm just going to drink this. I'll chug these Meyer hydration packs. They actually have 500 milligrams of sodium per packet, and they're super cheap, but really good for electrolytes. So I'll do that. And then the plan for the goos is we're going to go with a caffeinated one first. We'll do that at mile 3, and we'll do another one at 7, and another one at mile 11. And we'll take water as we go on the course. But yeah, there it is. We'll talk strategy in a second. All right, so strategy for the race. Since I have my first marathon in 14 days, I had to decide what I wanted to do with this race. And as I said earlier in this video, if I sign up for a race, I am going to try and absolutely kill myself and go as hard as possible. So that will be the plan for this race. But I want to finish strong. 15 miles is right on that threshold. It's that extra from a half. I have some good practice running half marathons. But I think this is a perfect distance to really go all out. Like I won't need to hold back much. So I think at first, the first mile, the plan is to run 9 to 8:50 minute per mile pace for the first mile. And it's going to be hard because the adrenaline is going to be pumping. This event is crazy. It's right downtown. It's just vibes are going to be so high. So start 9, preferably 9-minute mile pace. But then as soon as we get out of there, I want to work down to 8:50, 8:40, even 8:30 pace. For a 15-mile race, if I can finish this thing in under 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think that's about 9-minute pace. Would be solid, but I think I can finish this in maybe even 2 hours and 15 minutes would be awesome. So here's the route. Obviously backwards here, but 25K. So the plan is start downtown and it finishes right downtown Grand Rapids. Runs down here. This is all high populated, high excitement. And then for the majority of the race, these are the trails I run every day. All this. It's going to be pretty quiet out there, I think. I mean, there'll be a lot of runners and noise, obviously, but it won't be the hype of right in the city. So that's when I really just want to put in the work. Focus in, do what I do every day in training, log my miles. And the last 2 miles comes back through downtown in the city. That's going to be electric. I'm very excited for it. Probably won't be able to get any footage. I'm not running with my phone. I'll do a breakdown after the race of how this actually goes. But yeah, for right now, no set time frame, no set goal, just to go fucking hard and use it as a training run. We're on tired legs. I've done 30 miles this week so far. So this will put me at 45 for the week. We're supposed to be tapering, but I guess this is tapering. It's just harder running. And yeah, I'm excited for it. And I'll give my thoughts after this race. But here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah, Devin! Wow, 2 turns. 2 turns. Let's go. Go get it.
All right, so as you saw the clips, we finished the Riverbank Run, set a PR for the 25K. I've never ran a 25K before, but it's a good race. Final time, 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 58 seconds, official finishing time. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes faster than I had planned, so I'll kind of break it down how it went. Early morning, got up, watched my buddy run the 5K, and then I proceeded to start walking over to the race. From there, headphones in, locked in, watching some of the earlier races finish before me, and just blasting my old school rock and roll to get ready for the race. Fueling was good. I was well hydrated, a little too well hydrated because I thought I had to take a piss the first 4 miles of the race, but you know, not going to stop and ruin a good race for that. But eventually it went away once it got hotter later in the day. Temperature was perfect for the first 7 miles, and then miles 8 to 11 are kind of in the shade. So it got a little easier, but I'll start breaking down mile time. So I lined up with the right around the 8 minute 45 second pace. There wasn't a set pacer for that. It was in between 8:30 and 9 minute pace. So I lined up right where I thought I'd kind of finish, somewhere in there. Maybe I was even more towards more people running 8:30. So the first mile we got out, and right away I wanted to run a 9 minute and just see where we're at. But right away I realized the pace was hot. People around me were cruising. So I finished with a 8:48 first mile, which happened to be my slowest mile of the day. But at the time I thought I was going too quick and was going to burn out. Mile 2 and 3 went 8:39, then 8:36, and then 8:34 in mile 4. So we were cruising along, high energy along the course. But I felt like I was going way too fast, so I was a little scared. So I started to not fall back, but the people who I started the race with at that point, miles 2 and 3 and 4, were flying by me. They were passing me. And I didn't want to keep up with them. I knew it wouldn't be in my best interest. So we started to hit some hills. Mile 5 went 8:41, mile 6, 8:31, mile 7, 8:34. So this is through most of the hills. The hills were pretty much done at this point through mile 8. And that's where we were in the shade, and we passed it was high school cheerleaders and like their families and stuff was the people on the corner where we do this big turnaround. And it was kind of the most electric part of the whole race for me, because I just kind of needed it at the time, and I could tell people were starting to get tired around me. And I was like, man, this is do or die time. What am I going to do here? I got to decide if I'm going to slow my pace and try and hold, 850s, or am I going to speed up here? So yeah, the high school cheerleaders fucking got me going. And they were the best cheer group on the whole course. But yeah, then this is where I really turned it on here. So mile 9, 8:29, then mile 10, 8:17, really cooking there. And this is where I turned on my mind. I go, hey, 6 miles left. I can run 6 miles at 8 minute pace any day of the week. It's hard, but I can do it. Why can't I do it after running 10 miles? So that was the plan. Fucking do that. Get going. Ran 8:14. I ran the next 3 miles at 8:14. So miles 12 through 14 at the same pace. Really started to get hard there at mile 13, where we finally came out into the sun. It was about 65 degrees and hot, and I was sweating. I grabbed ice at the aid station, threw it. I took my hat off, threw in the ice, put it up like this, and dumped one down my back too. I don't know if it helped, but it seemed like the right thing to do. I was being an athlete at that point. And I saw everyone around me was dying. And this is bad to think. I don't know if other people think like this, but I'm doing a negative split. So all the people who passed me earlier in the race thought they were hot shit. I'm now passing them, and they were like a minute ahead of me at points, or even way further than that. And I just see someone walking, and I just think to myself, wow, what a fucking quitter. I would hate to be that guy walking right now. And I fucking speed by another person, and you see another person walking. Even though myself, I'm like, hey, this is hard pace. I'm going to have to walk. I'm dying. But I kept pushing. And we didn't walk, of course, during the race. We passed everybody. Last mile, mile 15, 8:18. This is where the effort really started to take a toll, and was like, all right, do I save for a sprint finish for the last 0.3 miles, or are we going to throw up? I don't know what's going to happen. And I see my buddy on the course filming. Awesome video. Fucking saves the day.
Let's go. Go get it.
My buddy fucking comes by, just yells, hey, what's up? Like, keep going. And I'm just in my crazy David Goggins mode. I'm like, yeah, you like that, man? Like, I'm like, here I go. I'm going all out. And yeah, and then basically everything I had left for the last 0.5 miles, it was right around a 7:30 pace. Yeah. So crossed the finish line, set a new PR in the half marathon, 1:49:45. That's 14 minutes faster than when I ran a half marathon in October. So the progress has just been awesome. And yeah, final finish time, just under 2 hours and 12 minutes. So thanks for watching my whole spiel there, but I would recommend anybody get out and do a race like that. It's a really cool one. It's a weird distance, but really awesome race. So see you next time.